Even your mic sounds good too. Wow.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what we've been
Even your
talking about.
mics.
Mine?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I got a new one because my other one was just not the greatest.
Yeah, it was you. It was really you.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're live
She...
here, guys.
Hello,
Everyone,
hello.
everyone's watching. All our fans, all 0 of them right now. I'm looking at it.
No, 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 no. We have at least one. I know
do,
that.
do we actually?
You don't count. It has to be some people
Yeah, it
else. It
has to
can't
be
just be
someone
you
out of the
guys.
group.
No,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. It's my friend. Don't worry.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not me.
Oh,
You send these to your friend. Hello, Vex's friend.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Hello.
I love
My friend
that.
also watches this.
Hi, Cap's friend. Hello. Thank you for being our adoring fans. We appreciate you.
I'm
Yeah.
100% losing my mind.
good.
Why? Are
That's
you
exactly
okay?
what we need in Avernus.
Yes. Um, difference in voice, and it's fucking with my head, and it's like, ooh.
Oh, I'm
Gonna take
sorry.
him. Don't you apologize. It sounds good.
Okay.
I'm just stupidly autistic and cannot fathom.
That I sound like
But it
this.
sounds really good.
He can't wrap his head
Thank
around it.
you. Yeah. I know I don't sound like a distorted robot, so who cuts
Yes,
in and
I
out.
much prefer this over others. Yeah.
You didn't
You're
sound
like
like
glitching in and out.
you didn't sound like a
Of
distorted
course.
robot before. You sounded like you were always screaming. Like you like yeah, it's like you like anytime you would get animated, the mic would
Mhm.
break it. It would cut out almost like because
Oh
it
my
was it
gosh.
was too much like of a
No.
volume. It couldn't handle the
Yeah.
peaking of it. Like it was peaking.
Damn,
It was
that.
peaking on the faders, as they say. All
Oh
right,
no.
All
let's
right.
let's go get started. So last week we'll do the recap here.
Mhm.
You guys, we'll cut to the chase. Lulu, you went into Lulu's dreams, and in her dreams, you learned there was a bunch of things that happened in her dreams, but you guys had to fight like some devils in there and stuff to keep her safe. And there was a woman
Mhm.
in there that was lying there and looked like an angelic person. And but eventually, Lulu remembered something about where the sword um, was placed. Okay. And
Oh.
Mad Maggie was very grateful that you were able to complete the dream sequence because, well, she hasn't explained why she's interested, but she liked it. We'll just say that. And she rewarded you guys. So yeah, that's unless anyone wants to add much else, I won't recap all the specific events, but I'll just say the last thing ever. Lulu saw let's see, she by the way, the place where the sword is being kept, the Zariel sword, is from
Mhm.
henceforth going to be called the Bleeding Citadel.
Oh, that's so sick. I love that.
Yeah, it's because of the blood that formed around it when the woman died around holding the sword.
Oh, not as sick, but still cool.
Hmm. No, cool. It's interesting, like it was
Yeah.
her sacrifice is what gave it power to protect the sword. So it's
Hmm.
sort of like it's a place here in Avernus that evil can't touch,
Mm.
in theory, and no one knows how to find it. But Lulu thinks she figured it out. She's saying um, she saw a place like on a hill, okay, that looked like the place that she last saw that woman that sacrificed herself to protect the sword.
Hmm.
And then Lulu, that's where her memories, like her amnesia, kind of started there.
Mhm.
And yeah, That's what happened. You went into her dreams, and it's sort of like you did regression therapy with her, to help her remember.
Sweet.
And that's what Man Maggie was helping you. She could hear Man Maggie's voice the whole time you were in the dream sequence. And so, yeah, Man Maggie gave you a bunch of rewards because she was happy and pleased with that, but also everything you did around the camp the day before and the night before. The soul coins, she gave you a bag with soul coins. There's 3 soul coins. And the way the soul coins, let's just recap how it works so that just in case I forget, someone else will remember. But
so do we have a list of what we got, if you don't mind me asking, so
I'm
I can
gonna
add that to our loot?
I'm gonna go over it. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay, perfect.
but the soul coins have charges on them. That's the most important thing. And they also have souls in them. So let's see. Using a soul coin, it has 3 charges. A creature that carries a coin can use an action to expend 1 charge from a soul coin and use it to do one of the following: drain life. You can siphon away some of the soul's essence to gain 1d10 temporary hit points. You can ask the soul a question. You can telepathically ask the soul a question and receive a brief telepathic response, which you can understand. Soul knows only what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully to the best of its ability. The answer is no more than a sentence or 2 and might be cryptic. And you could free the soul with an action. Casting a spell that removes a curse on a soul coin frees the soul that's trapped within it, as does expending all the coin's charges. So as you use the charges, the souls dissipate. They're freed from the coin. The coin itself rusts from within and is destroyed once the soul is released. The freed soul travels to the realm of the god it served, or the outer plane most closely tied to its alignment. Souls of lawful evil creatures released from soul coins typically emerge from the river Styx, lemurs, a type of devil, like the lowest of the lowest. They look like shit demons or shit devils. They look like a pile of shit, almost. Yeah, literally. They're like. Have you guys ever seen one?
No.
Oh God, they're weird looking. I'm gonna share that. It's like a pile of like gooey, yucky stuff. Like here's one. Do you see it? If you guys, I'm sharing that, and then if you go to the bio and info tab, there's a picture of them all there.
I see the mirror.
Oh, I've seen this.
No edit access.
The little flesh goblins that fight in the Blood War.
Yeah, they're not goblins though. They're
It's the best descriptive word I can use. Because they're, yeah.
Oh! Aww!
It's
So
hidden.
weird
What Will
looking.
gets turned into?
Huh?
so
What Will gets turned into?
when you well they threatened to turn him into it. Does he actually? If you play
If
that,
you kill, if you kill,
Yeah, if you kill
the
Mazora.
yeah, sexy devil.
Oh God, I didn't know. I've never done it. Wow, interesting.
I've done it out of curiosity, and he gets turned into that, and it's just like
My first
oh,
playthrough,
shit.
Huh. I'll have to try that sometime. But so that's what a lemur looks like. But that's what'll happen if the creature you release from the soul coin happens to be lawful evil. And that's what happens if they get your soul. That's how you show up first. Yeah.
Oh.
Typically.
No, don't get any ideas.
Like if your contract like with a devil, like they get your soul eventually through that contract. That's what they use you for. They turn you into one of them.
Interesting.
Like cannon fodder. That's what a lemur is. Yeah. Okay, and then yeah, it's a type of cannon fodder. That's a figure of speech.
Comforting.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Mike, I got a question before we get started. And it's a lore question because I don't know. What happens if we die in the hells? Do we get reborn in the river Styx and float down there and fight in the Blood War, or
I don't.
Do we go to our respective gods?
I don't know.
All right.
Let me.
Because I've been looking for this everywhere.
I don't know.
In the books and everything.
Well,
there's nothing.
So extraplanar. I'm just going to read what's here. Extraplanar travelers, which is you, because you're from a different plane. Uh, they come to Avernus. They come to Avernus from time to time. Such visitors include war profiteers looking to get rich, trading weapons and armor, unscrupulous wizards who they want to test their spells out, clerics on a mission from their gods, kind of like you guys, treasure hunters, kind of like you guys, searching for lost artifacts, kind of like you guys, grim-faced merchants who deal in illegal goods, smugglers of soul coins come here, and scholars seeking first-hand knowledge of the machinations of the diabolical realms. Adventurers come here to negotiate with powerful fiends, meddle in the blood war, and free poor souls from the traps that are trapped in the nine hells. So nothing about death. Did you Google it?
I did, but I didn't get a solid answer.
How'd you phrase your question?
What happens when you die in Avernus?
What happens
Got
when
a
you
bunch
die?
of shit that wasn't clear.
Dying in the nine hells typically leads to being reborn as a hellish creature, like a Lemur or a lesser devil, depending on the soul's previous actions or pacts. Soul is no longer free and becomes part of the hellish army. If a devil dies in the hells, it is permanently destroyed, though, while those who die
Okay.
elsewhere return to the hells as a hellish creature. Soul condemnation. When a mortal dies in the hells, their soul is not considered free and becomes a hellish creature, essentially replacing the original body. So your soul will be like reincarnate into a pile of flesh, a Lemur.
Got it.
No.
All right. Let's not die here, gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's more incentive not to die.
Yeah, it's fun
I
times.
personally think it'll be very interesting if we do.
You're gonna love it here. You'll have fun. It'll be a lot of fun here.
I'm so sure. It's so homey
No,
here
don't.
and welcoming.
It's hell. It's awful.
What do you mean? It's so.
Did you explain to her about the exhaustion levels and stuff?
Oh,
Yeah,
exhaustion
so
levels?
exhaustion levels haven't changed, but it's you can get exhausted very easily here because like every hour that you travel on foot, you have to make a Constitution saving throw because it's like they treat it because like it's like going through a forced march all the time because it's like so oppressive. The heat and the smoke, you can't breathe right. You're struggling for bodily fluids, so if you don't have any fluids with you, like you don't stock up on water or whatever, you make all your checks at disadvantage too. Once an hour. And if you get enough levels of exhaustion, you can die. So.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
It is.
It's supposed to be kind of awful. Yeah, that's the idea.
Luckily, we procured a vehicle.
Right.
Let's go, Metal Mom Van.
I'm trying to figure out if that actually matters as far as traveling, like, if every hour, still counts because you're not walking. So I have to figure out a way to augment that. So it'll probably be like every 4 hours you have to make a check. I think that's how I'm going to play it if you're traveling in a vehicle. But you're going to be getting from point A to B a lot faster now that you have one. So back to what I was trying to recap here. So that's enough about soul coins. If we ever have a question about that, like I think I've shared this, but it should be available for you guys. Let me see if it's shared out so that you guys can. You should be able to look at it and read it. So, yeah, you can look it up yourselves, or we can look it up. You can make hellfire weapons with it.
Oh.
The soul coin has an AC 19, 1 hit point for each charge that's remaining immunity all done. Oh, you can't destroy it without a Hellfire weapon. That's what it is. Or you got to put it in an Infernal War Machine, and that's how those operate. Soul coins are the fuel for the war machines that you'll be driving around in. And there's rules for that too. I'll just give you a quick highlights of that. So when you're, let's see, for it's like every charge that you use is like 24 hours of yeah, so for one charge from a soul coin, it gives you 24 hours of fuel. 2 charges 48, 3 charges 72 hours. So if you stick one soul coin in that's full on charges, you get 72 hours of engine fuel, for that. I mean, so that's like 3 full days. Okay.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And when you use the soul that way, the soul is absolutely, utterly destroyed. There's no freeing it. Yeah. So.
Oh, don't worry, they're all you anyway, so.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that. So be on the lookout for more soul coins. It's gonna probably be an important thing as you make your way through the rest of the adventure. Let's see here. It's about the war. Yeah, so Mad Maggie. Where the hell did I put that handout? She gave you those. She gave you a bag with 3 soul coins. She offered you a silver weapon, but I believe you guys turned that weapon down in exchange for Lucy's friend, we'll call her, to be released from her contract, her life debt, right?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't that what happened? Didn't you guys ultimately make that choice?
Yes, that is exactly what happened.
So, yeah, you freed what's her name? Zexus. God, now I'm forgetting your goddamn name. I yelled at you last week.
Xerxes.
No, it's not Xerxes.
Xerxes.
Zestri is her name. So, for Panther,
Zestri, okay.
there's this woman
I was
that
close.
they met here. Her name is Zestri Tang. She is a sorceress that put Lucy's soul into her metal body. Remember how I just said that a lot of wizards come here, like trying to learn about magic and learning more about demonology and souls and shit? She's one of them. She kind of played around too much with shit like that, got in trouble here, became indebted to Mad Maggie, and now she's asking for the help from the party to let her out of her cage. She's been just kind of like working here as a mechanic because she's very good with machines. This lady.
Ooh, we can have her fix up our vehicle.
Right. So keep in mind that now I'm debating on if she's a combatant or not. I think I'm going to keep her for. She's very powerful and she doesn't really want to engage in combat. She's going to leave that up to you. She'll offer to help, maintain one of the vehicles and be sort of like the engineer, the chief engineer for maintenance on the vehicles. There is the mechanics for it all too. So if need be and if the right time arises, then she'll join the party as a combatant or like a follower NPC. But as far as she'll remain in camp, But the idea of freeing her is that she is going to help Lucy find a new body, a humanoid body, if she can, and transfer her, her consciousness, her soul, into some other form that you or her choose to use.
her?
Yeah, you or Lucy.
Mhm.
So, like, if you come across a situation during the rest of the adventure where it looks like, hey, there's a body here that has no soul in it, can we use it as a host for Lucy? Might be able to do that.
Go.
Yeah. So,
What if we just put her in like some old man's body?
you could try to do that.
She wouldn't be much good of a rogue, then I must say.
I know.
I mean, we can totally do it. I'm 100% down
Did anyone
We'll
ever
get in.
watch?
because I think that would be fucking funny.
There's a show on
We don't put
Netflix
Lucy in a mill.
about all about that. It's like a science fiction show.
Oh, is it called is it the one with the where they change its souls like
Yeah.
and like they have that thing in the back of their neck and
Yes.
they upload their consciousness to the internet?
Yeah.
Altered Carbon.
Ultra carbon.
Altered
Yeah.
Carbon. I'm reading the book. I have the book that I'm like in the
Yeah.
middle of reading.
I never
It's
watched the
so
second
good.
series, but I liked the first series.
The first one was super good. The second
Yeah.
one was the guy who played Hawkeye. No, not Hawkeye. What's his name?
Yeah, yeah.
Falcon.
Falcon.
Captain
Right.
America. Yes.
I didn't watch that season. I don't know if it's any good. The first one was really good though. It was like very like
Interesting.
yeah, it had a dark
It was really
like post-apocalyptic vibe and told a cool story and shit. I did enjoy that. I don't did they cancel it?
Yeah, they did after the second season.
They fucking cancel everything. There was another show on there called The OA. I loved that show. That show was amazing.
Fair.
Did you see the OA? Anyone see that?
Mm-mm.
That is
No.
it's kind of about the same thing, really. It's not the same method, but like it has a lot to do with things like that, we'll say. And it's very, very well. It's very good storytelling. It's very like compelling. Like you're gonna, if you ever watch the OA, you'll be on the edge of your seat, like trying to figure out what the hell's going on the whole time. It's one of those kind of shows. Anyways, so this Zestri Tang lady offered to help, and you guys turned down the silvered weapon in exchange for her release. I believe. Did we roll a check to see? I was trying to watch the replay of it. Did we actually do that? Like, if you guys want, I'll just say that it succeeded. Like, I'm not trying to be like nitpicky about it at this point, but
There was a persuasion check that
was there a
looked like it was
persuasion?
rolled.
Oh, did you scroll
At
through?
the end, persuading her to
Yeah.
give us, yeah, it was a 21.
Go.
Mm.
It took 2 inspirations and a
Whoa.
tactical mind.
Was that you who
Dear.
rolled it?
Yes.
All I see is a bunch of
Whoa.
Torm's lightning longsword hacking people.
Wow.
Scroll down.
Tell
There's, yeah,
I don't see it.
Oh,
persuasion
wow.
check 6, 8,
Huh.
and then a 16, and then rolling a d10 plus 5.
You
Oh,
must have
wow.
rolled some other stuff there.
Well,
After
I
that.
you know what? I'm so proud of you though. You did it.
Proud?
Yes, I'm very proud of you.
He's got
You've
no
been
points
great.
in persuasion.
You have
I-
no points in persuasion.
Yeah, he's not
Listen,
trained
I have
in
a
that.
+3 to charisma. I can intimidate people.
Yeah,
What
he's
is your
in it.
persuasion?
+3.
It's only
My
+3.
intimidation is +6.
Like
He's not proficient. Like,
okay.
yeah, you're
Okay,
you're
'cause-
proficient, but he's
Yeah,
Listen,
because
I
mine's
became
a
a paladin.
+9.
Yeah, like I said, I became a paladin while you were still here. So I thought, hey, Bard, he has persuasion but no intimidation. I'll have the intimidation. Then mesh well with the party, and
What
then
is it?
yeah,
My intimidation is +6.
mine is also plus. Damn.
because
Let's
your
go.
your charisma is very high.
Yeah, because I'm an actor. I can just lie to people.
Hmm.
This is gonna be an
Cyrus.
This is gonna be really fun with 2 charisma users. I'm actually so excited.
Yeah.
It'll be really fun.
This
So, like,
means I can think of funny insults
Oh yeah.
and
What's up? What were you
and
saying?
not
Bud?
just stupid ones.
So that actually his intimidation got us in trouble, right?
Oh
There
no.
was this one. Yeah, it got us into a huge fight with red caps and mad red caps. And in order to stop that fight, Aelin had to do calm emotions.
Oh my
That's right.
god.
They would not go down.
More of them
This
kept
is why
coming
you're
into
the
the
mom of the
fight.
party.
Now let's
Happy Mother's
get
Day,
off
Aelin.
that because that was no one's fault. No one. You hear that? Yeah, no one's. So let's get into D&D.
All right, let's.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's the recap. All right. Well, the
Thank
last thing. You got the you got her freed, and she gave you a bunch of rations. They still taste like ash, but she gave you 2 weeks worth of rations per character, so you don't have to
Woo!
constantly cast food and water. But if you want your food to taste good, you can.
Okay.
What happened to the rest of those? Because it was 45 pounds of food.
Well,
Then we put it in the bag of holding.
yeah,
Let's go!
you could put it in there.
Holding.
Yeah, you could. It's a lot of food.
How much does 30 gallons of water weigh?
A lot.
I think 270 pounds.
It's a
I
lot.
love that you're just pulling that out.
I've looked this up.
Hold
Like
on.
30 gallons.
We got a
water.
barrel of water, right?
There's just a barrel in there. That is
Yeah.
so on brand for this party.
It's 250 pounds. 0.2.
250. Ah,
Yeah.
my weapon storage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Are
250.
you gonna be okay?
I had 230 pounds left.
Oh dear gosh.
It's okay, dude. We need the water.
We're probably gonna need. Do we
Because
still have a body up there?
Well,
No, it's gone.
create food and water. So, does that require you to use a spell slot every time?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Is it a ritual?
Let me see.
No, it's not. So yeah, you'll have to use a spell. I was gonna say like, so what you do is when you're about to take your long rest, if you still have a level 3 spell slot, you just cast it right at that, and you'll get it back in the morning. So you don't have to carry this shit
That's
around.
very smart, very smart.
But if you keep a level 3 spell slot in reserve just for the purpose of doing that spell, you'll but you might not. You might not be able to do that all the time. So throw all the rations in the bag of holding and whatever else you want, and then that's it. Those are all the rewards. Plus, well, the big reward we didn't even talk about. So we got to go over that because we didn't really choose what you guys ended up picking. I'm gonna put Cyrus on the map, by the way.
Well, there is
How am I
only
getting here?
one.
I just so you can see the map. I'm just gonna put you on here.
Oh, okay. I can see the map where you guys are, but we're still in the room right now with the needles and pins.
You must have a sight through another token then.
I think I do. Hold on.
It's probably like Lucy or something.
I guarantee you it probably is.
Yeah,
It is.
Lucy is all players, so everybody can see through her. Sorry, I'll leave your token off here for now. But anyway.
Thank you for trying to include me. I appreciate it.
I was just making sure. So
thank you.
The big thing. Fuck, I lost my place here. Where's my handout? You get to choose a vehicle, right? Like, so what did she give you as options? I'm trying to remember.
The motorcycle.
The Tormentor and then the
Hell's Ride.
The motorcycles. Hell's Ride, yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. So you're probably going to want the Tormentor instead of the Hell's, because the Hell's Ride, I don't know why they even made that an option, because you can't all get a Hell's Ride. You could all get a Hell's Ride if like if you found enough of them, and you could ride around like, the Hell Riders, the real life Hell Riders, if you were all on one. But because you've got so many people in tow, you got a lot of followers. You're probably going to want the Tormentor, which is of all the different vehicles, I believe it's the smallest. It's more like the SUV of the Hell vehicles. So it holds. So let's see, four medium creatures. So that's actually not even enough.
Unfortunately, there are 6 of us.
You're gonna need another vehicle. So you can try to persuade or buy something else or work on getting another one. Like
How many people can?
4 to the Tormentor, but Mad Maggie has a fleet.
So 4 in the Torment.
Yeah, she has a whole fleet, but these are the only 2 she's offering to give you.
So we have 6 people. From what you told us, that Tormentor can only fit 4. Perhaps we could have both and call it even, or say we owe you a bit more.
Very well. You may have them. But remember, both need some minor repairs. See Choker and Clunk, and they can attach wheels on the Devil's Ride. And there might be a spare weapon to be attached to the Tormentor.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you, Maggie. I got dibs on the motorcycle. No one else.
If you want the armor on that thing to be repaired, you'll have to find scrap and bring it back here. You're not getting any more of ours. We need it for our own vehicles. So now you have enough vehicles to for 5 humanoids, right? So,
Or can 2 fit on? Can 1 backpack on the back of the Hell's Ride?
sure, yeah, small creature.
Well,
Like you could put Lulu. I mean, Lulu can just fly, but like she can't fly indefinitely, like alongside these things, because they're moving pretty fast.
Can Gideon just ride his warg?
Warg?
Your wolf?
Yeah, your big ass dire wolf.
I don't know if he'd be able to keep up like that without suffering exhaustion.
Got it.
I think that would be the problem.
Got it.
That's what I was working on.
There's all sorts of things you can do with these. So like when you go to talk to Chuka and Clunk, which are the 2 Kenku,
Maybe we can have him attach a sidecar for someone.
you could talk to them though. You'll probably need to get scrap metal.
Yeah.
There's always another option, but I won't tell you what to do. I have to think of it. There are other ways to procure more rides if you're really feeling the need to get another one. Now,
How?
people could strap themselves to the roof of the Tormentor if they want to. So, yeah, if you want to have everybody get inside and then have like Gideon on the top, give him some goggles so the dust doesn't get in his eyes. I don't know.
We'll just strap the ransom up there. And tie him down.
I'm up for Gideon having to be stuffed up there, to be honest.
Yeah, Gideon should go up there.
I think he's sturdy enough.
Yeah.
I think we should put the wizard up there because he's the one who got both rations and a water skin.
Yeah,
I know.
so, but like I suppose he's the most durable, isn't he? Okay, we can put we'll put the wizard up there, but he doesn't get goggles.
No goggles.
So sad.
No.
Oh, the sand. They're everywhere.
He's already got 2 levels of exhaustion. Actually, we never rolled after the long rest to see if he
Oh shit.
regained a level. Yeah, let's see how he did there. Someone roll a d20 for him.
You want me to do it, or did anybody do it?
Usually Vex does it.
Okay.
I don't have a.
You don't have access?
Got a 10. No, Rohan has access.
Okay.
No, I just rolled a d20 out of the sheet.
Oh, that works.
You did?
I believe.
I don't think he passed that check.
I mean, it's a 10.
I don't see
Let
a
me see if I can
roll.
know.
open this sheet now.
I mean,
Oh,
he dies.
It's 10.
Nope, still have no access. All right. If he reaches 6, he dies.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
But
That's
he's
right.
only
Okay.
at 1 right now.
6 levels of exhaustion.
I thought he was at
Yeah.
2 levels.
No, he took a long rest, and then that
Oh.
got rid of 1.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
so because you took a long rest and he also had the nutritional requirements this time, he regains a level. You can regain 1 level once per long rest. So he gains one. He only has 1 now, which is let's see. Means he still has disadvantage on all his ability checks, which is really risky putting him on the roof, I would say. You definitely don't want him to be the driver of this thing. By the way, someone has to be the designated driver on each of these vehicles.
Anyone got land vehicle proficiency?
They said they'd give us a crash course. While we drive.
Right.
Before we get on.
You could try that. Yeah. All right. Now Maggie's like, this concludes our business. If you discover any new information about her memories, come back and tell me, and perhaps I'll be able to negotiate some more goodies for you. Sound like a deal?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a good
Yes,
deal
it
to
does.
me.
Splendid. Now off with you. I have things to
Perfect.
conduct here, business of my own. Go see Chuka and
Love
Clunk.
All right.
All right, shall we go? Where do you see how many people can fit on one vehicle?
It's right there. So like, do you have access to this?
Yes, I do.
Can you see all of it? If you
I can.
scroll down, it's below like the whole section about damage and immunities, crew and cargo.
Oh, I cannot. Oh, I cannot see that.
Well, that's what I mean. If you can't see the sheet, it's on the sheet. It's on like the, stat block.
I only got the handout.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
You can't see just that.
Yeah, we only got the handout.
You can see up to
So, I'm-
reactions, but
I'm sharing. It's above reactions actually.
Harpoon flinger helm.
cover require 1 and
It's on the left side. So, crew and cargo says 400 medium creatures. The cargo could be up to 500 pounds on the Tormentor.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Like 5 of it, like 4 of us.
All right, that's all right.
Makes
What
sense.
the fuck happened to Gideon?
I changed the token. That's your new.
Oh,
That's your new face.
I hate it. I should wear a mask.
Okay, that's
Rohan,
good.
give me yours.
Blue made it for you.
Are you serious?
She says you would be prettier this way. No, all you gotta.
It's the brain.
If you want to go back and forth, just right click on your token and choose the multi-sided, and you just choose side, and then it brings up a
Oh,
slider.
lovely.
So you can go back and forth. You can choose random side or choose side.
Okay.
It's a
Means
way to
that-
give the
Okay.
same. It's a way to get the same sheet multiple tokens so that you can swap.
All right.
It's a little trick I learned how to do in Roll20 a while ago.
That is a lovely little trick. All right,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you, Blue.
Yep, of course.
Sorry, that took me a little off guard. I was not expecting that.
It's okay. All right, so you're hanging out at Chuka and Clunk. What do you do?
Hey, Chuka, Clunk. Mad Maggie gave you guys the go-ahead to fix up the Tormentor and the Devil's Ride for us to
Ah,
go along the hills.
yeah. Well, we need to do a little work on those. We'll just get on that, I guess. What do they need? The Tormentor. You're looking over at the Tormentor, and they're looking at it too. With you, they're like, "Oh, I think she means this one." Ah. And he points at one that has no tires, no wheels.
That would be the one.
Oh.
I believe she said the Tormentor needed. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Anyways, thank you. If you could.
Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. Yeah.
Did we get that other girl to help you?
No, Chu could get it. We get it together. Clunk help. Clunk is gonna help. They just start working at it. They find some spare wheels. And after a few hours, they have them installed. And then they install the weapon on the top of it. Oh, one more thing we did talk about last week that's kind of important are the other warlords that Man Maggie was pretty interested in. Remember?
Yes.
She said if you get the heads of them, she'll reward you for those. So there was a dude named Bitter Breath, Feanor, and Princeps Kovic. She said these other warlords are like her competitors, and they're like sort of the free agents of Avernus. They're not really part of the Blood War. They just kind of act independent of Zariel's army, and they try to claim territory any way they can. So if you take them out, bring proof back to Man Maggie, she'll find other ways to reward you as well. And then there's also a roaming band of, well, there's some guy called Smiler the Defiler. You know about him?
Yes.
I remember you talking about him.
She said he was a helpful warlord, but I don't know if I want to be helped by Smiler the Defiler.
Yeah, he's not a warlord. He's more of like a traveling storyteller.
Okay, let me change my notes here.
What are the other? So what are they? I have Princeps or
Kovic.
Kovic, yeah. I have that one. What are the other two?
Feanor, Milky Eye, Milky, White-Eyed Necromancer, Human Archmage, then Bitter Breath, a Horned Devil.
Yeah.
Which they can fly.
No.
Milky.
Someone roll something like from their sheet. It's not working for me. Like
anything?
The chat isn't scrolling every time I put something in. It's not working.
I rolled my sword.
Nah, nothing. Did it pop up for you?
Yes, it did.
All right, I'm gonna refresh my browser. Hold on.
We are wasting all our good rolls.
Oh, was it a good roll?
There's a 25 there, 21, another 21.
Did I get a 21 on that?
Yes.
Yep.
Dang it.
And a 6 on the damage. Holy baloney.
I still don't see any of the rolls. It's weird. Huh. It's like we're not even in the same game or something together.
Weird.
It is weird. Yeah. Alright, so Chuka and Clunk are helping you guys, and they install the wheels. And they attach the weapon that Man Maggie talked about, which was think.
The harpoon gun.
Is it a harpoon gun? That's normally what it has.
But a harpoon flinger.
Yeah. Shoots a giant harpoon.
Mm-hmm.
How much ammunition do we have on that harpoon gun? Is it tied to a rope?
10 harpoons.
Okay. There you go.
Right. Should
Right
we
under
attach a
the
rope to
harpoon
it?
flinger. Hmm?
Should we attach a rope to it so we can drag things along?
I mean, that's not a horrible idea.
I got
Look,
some rope.
Sugar, Clunk, are we able to do that?
Wait, what did you want to do?
We want to attach a rope to one of the harpoons, and so we can drag things along as we fire it. Like, say we see one of those traveling warlords, we pop them, then just drag them away.
You could try that. That might backfire, but you
You
know,
know what? You never
the
know.
warlords are usually running around in the same vehicles as what Mad Maggie has.
Oh,
Yeah, they're not
So
just
it's like Mad Max Fury Road.
That's exactly what this is. Yeah, this is like a Mad Max style adventure now, but in hell, literally hell. So, yeah, that's what you're dealing with here.
I should change my mask to be more fearsome.
Fearsome.
Yeah. So, you can do whatever you want. You can, if you want to get clever and tie a rope to it, there's nothing stopping you. I'm sure you can do a survival check or, an investigation check and figure that out.
Survive. I got a 14.
All right. Did it show up for everybody else, the roll he just made?
yeah.
Yeah.
That is very. I got to log out. Something's not right. I'll be right. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's doing this tonight. Doesn't make any sense.
It
Huh.
just bugs out sometimes.
Yeah, I can't tell you why. All right, so I'm back in there, and I still don't see. Someone roll something for me, please. Did you roll?
I don't know.
Anyone?
Oh, okay. Let me roll something. Where's my sheet?
Did you get that?
No, nothing.
Oh, damn.
But everybody else is
Oh, use
seeing
it
it.
up. You're
You
good.
won, right?
What?
Okay. We're all in the copied version, right?
Yeah,
On the right one?
that's the right one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna restart my browser. Hold on.
Okay. I'm gonna restart mine too.
That's really strange.
Gotta love roll 20.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
It's never been great. Like it's never been that stable. But I've never seen this particular issue. All right, it's still showing the last thing. I wonder if I turned off the chat logging, or I mean that would affect the entire game. That doesn't make any sense. I didn't touch anything. strange. I don't feel like dealing with bugs like this tonight. Come on. Too tired to troubleshoot this shit. You know what I mean?
You see the message?
No. Did you type something?
Yeah, I said, can you see this?
No. Mm-mm.
So weird.
Weird.
Do we all want to just like close out of the browser real quick and see if we can reset it?
I don't think that's gonna help. But go ahead
Okay, do
anyway.
you
Just I think it's on my end, but like
Can we just send like photos in the VC today of the roles if you'd like?
we might
we-
have to. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me try a different browser real quick.
Alright.
Hold on. I have to set up the stream again, but like
What are you using?
I was using Firefox.
Try Chrome.
That's what
Chrome is doing wonderful.
I'm doing that too right now.
Okay.
All right, I'm in here. Okay, so let me type something here. No, when I type,
Do you see that? Do you see that?
yeah, you saw me say hello, right?
Yes.
I don't see it though. It's still not working right.
Okay.
Not on
what's-
Chrome?
Not, I'm on Chrome too. Yeah, it's not
Mm.
it's not working. It's so strange.
Oh no.
Let me.
Did you see? No. Okay.
All right. I think I'm gonna restart my machine, guys.
Okie doke.
I'm gonna stop the stream.